Now live.
Sounds good.
Sound is on.
Hey, big boy.
Yeah, they space out mail now. We
That
get a
would be
whole
kinda
lot of
nice.
mail one day, and then we don't get any for a while. And Cindy from Quincy, Mass. Here we go. Chris and Cindy. In honor of Barbara Colin's birthday. A great supporter. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Barbara and Cindy. Have you got all that?
Nope.
Well, come off it.
I was getting the.
This is Barbara, in honor of Barbara Colin,
Okay.
her birthday. And those two people did it. I don't want to do that. Okay, another bill. Okay. Okay.
Is that a bill?
Sure is.
It's exciting.
$3,045.
Ah, that's fun.
This is for the,
Lucky. Come here. What you doing, Trevor? What you doing, Trevor?
they're going to drain it. They're trying to drain us. That's right. They're just trying to drain it. But we're not drained yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. What a pain in the neck. Ah. There.
Sweet.
A public citizen. I don't want to be that today. Here's the utilities department.
Ah, I just got my bill too.
Oh, do you live in Ipswich?
Yeah, I live down the road.
Where?
15 minutes towards Main Street.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. How strange. How to save money and water outside the summer.
And wood. See, I live in an apartment, so I don't have to worry about that. You're so drooly. Ew. What is this? That's your drool. That's your drool. Thank you for that.
Okay. Replacing shower heads with water sense labeled models can save 4 gallons of water every time you take a shower. Replacing old, inefficient faucets and aerators with water sense labeled models can save hundreds of gallons of water per year. Replacing clock-based control with water sense, etc. Huh.
Here you go, Jimmy, want some water?
Rebates available for water sense labeled products. Huh. Toilet, shower head, bathroom faucet, spray single bodies, irrigation, pre-rinse spray valves, kitchen faucet.
Could be nice.
How odd. Well, water is a problem, my guys. I've been telling you that for a long time now, right?
Yeah.
Is that a bill? Oh, there's a bill. That's upside down. Water is $268.21. A lot less than it has been. Why have we've dropped to a commercial rate or something?
That's nice.
See that? What would you assume here? That we've dropped?
Yeah, looks like our usage has dropped this month.
Well, you're wrong. It goes the other way.
Ah.
I don't know who does this.
That
but
is so weird.
It is. It's the wrong way to do a graph. And if you don't notice it, you really get screwed up.
You're right. I
You
didn't
see
even-
ours is up.
Mhm.
Why? I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe because now that it's warmer, we can use the hoses outside to clean better.
It could be. It could be as simple as that.
All right.
People can get carried away.
You want this box? Not yet. Does it smell like treats, Jim?
Okay. Amsterdam. The Mosquito Squad.
Jimmy says he thinks there's food in this one,
Oh, geez.
and he's hopeful.
From Fluffy in Wisconsin. Ugh.
Hey, you're drooling on my sign.
He has one jowl that just hangs a lot.
Yeah.
So that every time he comes over to you, it's ugh.
See? He's drooling on your box now.
I know. Get your nose out
Look
of
out,
the way.
buddy. Jiminy.
He's going to get cut it. There we go. Slime.
He knows what these boxes might mean.
Salad dressing.
Ooh.
Somebody asked me the other day if I like salad dressing. I do. That's great. Look at that. You want to take the box? She took the box.
Yeah, just so I can write down the name.
Oh.
Can you not drool on my sign, please?
That's very nice. We'll try some of that tonight. I got the report back on my CPAP. He said, you're a myth. He said, you hardly ever sleep. Which is true. I have not been sleeping.
That's not good.
I sleep from like 9 to 12. Then I'm awake.
Ah.
Okay, so now what are we doing? We're doing this thing?
I guess so. I'll go ahead and hold this up before I forget about it. Hi, Bridget. Hey, off. Thank you. Alright. Think I held that long enough? If not, I'll hold it
Sure.
again later.
There you go. That
All
should
right.
be you.
Thank you.
Oh, you gotta shut off the sound too.
You don't want to listen to
I got
yourself?
the report back on my staff.
Here we
It's a
go.
real busy.
There we go. Alright. Let's see.
Mm.
Alright. They said, nice to see Makayla doing mail call.
There you go.
Nice to be on mail call. I'm excited. Pups in 10 need some toys to chew on in the worst way.
Who?
The dog's in kennel 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
did somebody go down there when the call?
I checked the camera and I think they were just playing with it. I don't think they were eating it. So I was gonna check again after mail call and make
Look at
sure.
this. Look at this.
Bridget, off.
Have you ever thought of what that door looks like?
It's,
My door.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty.
That I delivered magazines to be able to buy. It's not cute. I wish-
Have to be careful with her because she knows how to open it. So when it's not closed too tightly, she can open it. But yes, I will make sure the pups in
What
kennel
can
10.
somebody go in with her? Nobody's needed at the puppies. The puppies are all sleeping.
I think they were finishing up stuff from dinner and things. But I don't know. Someone said, hi Carlene and Makayla, how was your Thursday?
Help me, help me, help me.
How was your Thursday?
We're going to have troubles here. The dinners don't have to be made up. That has to be stopped. So the person in there belongs in there.
Do you want me
controlling
to
that.
ask them?
Yep, get them in
Okay.
there.
Jenny, don't eat that box, please. Hey, can one of you sit with Bridget?
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, like, if these guys can be left alone. down.
Yeah, they can be left alone. They're fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
If she breaks that glass and slits her wrist, we're going to really have...
Hey. Drop it. Lark, you leave it. Hey.
There'll be a slight delay here.
Thank you. I found a new chew toy.
We can have that, Kitty.
If you don't mind.
No. That's
Okay.
a perfectly good time.
Here. Lark,
A
Jim.
lot better than the other things you could chew on.
Okay. I'm fine with it. How was your Thursday?
It's been wild.
Yeah? How so?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just
Mostly I
wild.
can't remember.
Honestly, I feel the same way at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I
What
did.
the hell? Well, if you start with what I had for lunch, I didn't have any. I didn't really have breakfast. I had a snack late this afternoon of that steak ribs, which were very good from
Ooh.
Butcher Boy.
That sounds good.
Yep. That's about it.
Yeah. My Thursday was good. I spent my morning sitting with the puppies, and they're always fun. They are very energetic today.
We were supposed to be doing calling, and I didn't get around to it.
Oh, yeah?
We've got them going pretty well, coming when they're called.
Yeah, they listen a lot.
Well, we had 3 of us yesterday,
Mhm.
and they did very well.
That's good.
It is. Well, it's time. God,
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
look at this. It's better than swallowing wash rags.
That's true. All right. Someone asked, is Laura going to be back to help over the summer?
Yes, so she said
Yes.
so. If she gets available.
So maybe yes. If she is free, hopefully she can come back, but we're not too sure. And someone just commented about the salad dressing. And yeah, they mentioned that you were very excited about it, which is good. Okay.
Ugh.
Will Jiminy ever get the basket?
Don't even say a word. Because he knows exactly what you're talking about.
Good. He's good. I don't think he heard me.
Yeah, it's kind of time. I would like to teach him something else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look who's here. Coffee. Hot
They have
coffee.
caffeine?
Huh?
Caffeine?
Caffeine is okay.
Maybe that's why you can't sleep.
No, no. Warm will make me sleep more than caffeine
Interesting.
that doesn't make me sleep.
See, if I have caffeine after about 2 p.m., I can't sleep.
Oh, no. No, I can sleep from 9 to midnight.
Yeah.
And then I'm awake.
I usually can't fall asleep until midnight.
What are
Somebody.
you up to? Okay. You're giving lessons now or something?
What's that?
You're giving lessons?
I give some lessons over at Cedarwood. I got a clinic Saturday.
You got a who?
A clinic?
Clinic.
Yeah, a versatility clinic.
What are you going to do with them?
I just help them go through an obstacle course.
Oh. Oh, that'd be good. Ah.
Carlene, somebody asked what is for dinner tonight.
Probably just a salad. I got salad dressing.
That's true. Are you going to pick the Italian or the Catalina? Or are you going to mix?
No, I'm going to have Catalina, I think. I haven't had that in years.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever had Catalina before.
It has tomatoey, sort of.
It looks like it. Kind of looks like ketchup.
Have you eaten?
What's that?
Have you got enough to eat?
Yeah.
You want salad dressing?
I'm
Top
good.
off your coffee?
We're trying to get organized to the point where I have my food in my refrigerator, and anything in the refrigerator, unless it's got a name on it, is up for grabs.
There you go.
I like that. Someone said, Carlene, you mentioned that one litter was one of the best you had. Were you talking about the Christmas litter or the tribbles?
The best dinner?
Litter,
Yes,
like
litter.
litter
Oh,
of puppies. So I guess at some point you
Christmas.
said the Christmas litter?
Yeah.
They are pretty good.
I really haven't studied this litter enough.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't see anything wrong with this litter, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
But that Christmas litter, they are square and sturdy and
Yeah.
nice dogs.
They listen really well.
Well, they need some more attention. The reason I made that comment was I was very upset that they aren't getting enough attention.
Mm.
So that's why we are now working them in the puppy room in
Mm-hmm.
the ICU building. And we did it 2 or 3 days in a row. And then I just didn't have it in me today. I had to go somewhere. Where did I have to go? You don't know either.
Did you talked about getting something for your car to hitch the
Oh, that's
trailer.
right, a hitch. Oh,
Oh, you got the ball.
the hitch thing is there, but it's not screwed on. I need a wrench to it. Can you do that?
I believe so. Is it new?
Yeah,
Okay.
brand new.
Because trying to get the last one off, whoo, where that thing been
No,
on
this
there
is
for
brand
years.
new.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The whole purpose of that was to try and dig out the teepee area. Now, Lynn has had the idea of getting rid of the yellow chicken coop
Mm-hmm.
and moving it someplace else, and just having that be a puppy area. And then I thought, well, why don't we move the teepee over to where the chicken coop now is?
Mm-hmm.
Cover that whole thing with some 6 inches of sand,
That could be really nice.
and that would be really nice.
Yeah.
Kind of sticks out where it is now.
Mm-hmm. I think that would be pretty nice.
So what that means, I got to scratch up all that grass that's there and get it out of there and put down stone dust,
Yeah.
which really is not that hard because you just sit there in the tractor and do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was looking for a hitch for my car, because I'm going to have to use the dump trailer. Now, where are we going to put all the soil we're going to get out of the current TP area?
That's a good
Where
question.
are we going to get what?
Where are we going to put the soil we're going to get out of the TP area? So there.
Plenty of places to spread it out.
No, there aren't plenty of places.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, well then you spread it.
Oh.
Use it. Use it to fill
See how
some
that
of our
works?
holes.
Yeah, no.
We can find a spot for it.
Well, we could always put it down in the parking area
Do you smell a puppy?
where the tree dump is.
Do you smell a puppy?
Somebody asked who was the group today painting the feeders in the arena. They were a group from a local high school of seniors. They came to paint. So
Could they paint?
they painted all of our feeders in the arena. If you look at them, they're really nice.
Okay.
So we're hoping they're dry by tomorrow because they weren't dry in time for dinner tonight because it's so wet outside.
Oh, yeah.
It's so damp that nothing could really dry well. But I think it'll be for the morning, right, Larky? Yeah.
Hello.
Somebody asked,
That's my coffee, not yours.
Oh, somebody wanted to know if we have a favorite dog. Do you have a favorite
No.
dog?
I can't commit to that. They're all different.
I feel the same way. I think every dog is just so unique, and you kind of find something to love about each one of them. So I don't know if I have
It's something to hate about each one of them.
Sometimes. Some of them like to push your buttons a little bit.
Get out of my coffee.
Um,
You're a bum.
Somebody also asked if I own a Dane. I currently do not because I live in an apartment building that doesn't let me have pets. So I don't.
Oh, come on now.
I know.
Come on
so
now.
sad.
Circus
No.
dog, circus dog.
You got.
My apartment's on the 3rd floor. It wouldn't be good for a big dog like that.
Janine had one on the 5th floor walk up in Boston.
Yeah.
She used to put him out on the roof to go to the bathroom.
Well, maybe in the future.
Can you imagine cleaning it and just chucking it over the...
Oh, that'd be so gross.
No, if you had a service dog in training, they would not. You could have.
Maybe.
Oh, they can't tell you now. You can go to the damn doctor and say, I got anxiety without my dog, and they'll give you the sticker.
They'll give you a sticker. It's a debate about what sticker is good wear.
Yeah.
You know, we are a legitimate business, and
Mhm.
we put a sticker on our dogs, and that's it. We say they are accredited,
Yeah.
and they seem to be.
Yeah.
ADI wanted us to believe that only ADI dogs were accredited, but that doesn't seem to be true.
Well, it's amazing what they'll say to try to stop you.
That's correct.
Hmm.
It'd make you pay $1,700 a year to join them.
Yeah.
Somebody said that you should watch what you say about your door being messed up because you might get one delivered by tomorrow.
Oh, jeez. No, don't do that.
Our door is good. It's just really dirty because Bridget is on the other side and she rubs her nose on it. So it's just got a lot of smudge
I
marks.
don't mind that, but if she breaks it,
Yeah. I don't think she'll
and
break
slits
it.
her,
That would be bad.
slits her wrist in the process, which is what would happen if she jumps up against it and it
Yeah.
breaks.
Somebody asked if there's an update on the pregnant mare.
Still waiting for her to milk up.
Is
Still
she, Is she
waiting.
not milked up?
No, not yet.
Nothing dropping?
No.
Let's see. They actually have a lot of questions for you. So,
Okay. Fire
they asked if you're watching for the foaling. So,
Yeah, once she starts waxing, that'll tell me that it's going to be within...
When she starts what?
Waxing.
Waxing, dripping is bad.
Yeah. Once she starts waxing, that gives me about a 36 hour window.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Somebody just asked if Explorer could lower the camera in Donkey Barn at night. That way they can see better. So, potentially,
And
if
the
someone
donkey
can.
barn.
I think
Yes,
so.
because it doesn't go down to the ground.
Yeah, just so
what
it can.
donkey? What are you calling the donkey barn?
The stall.
The stall
Oh.
one.
The only way for that to happen is to like...
No, they do it.
Bridget,
No, I think they're asking like for Explorer to do it just at
No.
night to like turn the camera on.
Oh, I got you.
Bridget, no.
Somebody asked if you could give an update on like the equine, the zebus, the goats, and Freedom and Ace. Everyone, just
Okay.
full update.
So, we already talked about the mare.
Yep.
Still waiting for her to get ready to foal. Uber is waiting to get shoes on so we can put her back through the paces. The two new mules and pony are good. I mean, I don't know much about them other than they're friendly. The
That
one
brown one is pathetic.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He looks sad.
Oh, last night they said Elizabeth called me yesterday wanting to know when I came by to feed last night if I could let him out because the only thing he seems to be eating is grass. And no problem, you know. I turn him out there where we dump the manure and he stays up there on that little knoll and he's just eating away. Easy to catch. I go to lead him back in the barn and he's like, no. I'm like, come on, man. You know, just get a broom, start tapping him in the butt, and that didn't faze him. I was like, oh, you know. And I'm thinking, what do I do? And I couldn't come up with anything because you can't get in a pulling contest with him. I mean, he's pretty sickly looking, but you know, he's still stronger than me. So I tied him to the iron rails in front of the pregnant mare, in the front of her stall, and then I went and got the water hose. And I'm like, I'll squirt him in the butt and he'll go in. You know, didn't get fazed by that. And finally, I don't know whether it was just me getting aggravated and frustrated because I'm like, how do I get him in there? And I sprayed him on the butt and that didn't work. And I went to take my finger off and put it back on and it shot in his ear and he started pulling. And he pulled back for about, I don't know, 10 or 15 seconds and then he just walked on in. And I'm like, okay. He doesn't like his ears wet, you know. I get right in front of the stall and he says, no, ain't going in that stall. So I go inside the stall and I tie him up in there so if he starts pulling. And I just blow in his ear because I'm like tapping him on the bottom of the back of the front ankle with the fork. Just like, hey man, pick your foot up. Pick your foot up and you'll go forward, you know. And finally I blew in his ear and he, okay. And it's amazing the tricks you gotta go through to figure out how to, you know, get them to do something they don't want to do. Like loading one that doesn't want to load. Oh my God, sometimes it's like a jigsaw puzzle.
Get up on the bed.
But yeah, we got him back in. I gotta let him out tonight when I go down there.
Make sure you got some grain, will you? And where
I got grain coming tomorrow. Dodge grain's coming.
We got loads of grain in the bin.
That ain't, yeah, but that's for birds and stuff.
There was Omeline there.
I already fed it. You know how many animals are out there?
We had like 4 bags, didn't we?
Yeah, but you know how many animals are out there? See, I give the zebus, they get a scoop apiece.
Yeah.
Unless Uber's in the stall, you have to give her a scoop to keep her contained until the rest of them eat. And them goats, oh, don't get me started on the goats. Them suckers are like little white vacuum cleaners. So
I've seen them.
And they go from grain spot to grain spot, you know. So trying to get them all grained equally is a nightmare.
It's a nightmare, except we have bags. We have grain, you know, things you hang on them.
Yeah, but then you gotta wait until they're done and take it off of them.
Well, that doesn't take too long.
Well, it depends if they're easier to catch or not. But no,
It's better than
the cows are good. The goats are good. Still, when Alfredo comes to do Uber, I'm gonna have him help me on like the goat's feet. I got a phobia about it. When it comes to working on an animal's feet with hooves, if I don't know what I'm doing, I ain't doing it.
Fair.
But the goats seem to be doing good. All the donkeys are getting along, which is nice. So yeah, everybody's doing good. Uber's just got that little bit of lameness, but that she's had being barefoot. But hopefully with the shoes that gets corrected. Mm-hmm. And Freedom's good. I'm getting ready to put shoes on her. They're called starter plates that teach her how to slide.
Ooh.
The what?
Teach her how to slide on her butt. And Ace is good.
Somebody asked, they saw another dog with Ace this morning, and they were wondering who that is.
That is Ace's puppy.
Ooh.
That is Spade. He is marked just like Ace in all the same spots.
So is he an ace in training?
Yep. He's Ace's replacement.
Got it. Is Ace getting old?
Yeah. Yeah. He don't move like he
Oh,
used to. He'll be 9 this
Wow.
around Thanksgiving.
He doesn't look it.
No, well, he's so active, but the thing is, like, if you would have known him in his prime, like, if that ledge on the mantle would be a little bit wider,
Mm-hmm.
I could have him flat foot jump up there.
Wow.
And now, if he tries to flat foot jump as high as Carlene's head is, then he hurts his back leg. So,
I would too if I was jumping that high.
yeah, but yeah, he used to be a lot more athletic, and it kind of worries me around certain horses, you know, letting him participate.
You stay, no, wait.
But
Barky.
that's the trick, is to use Ace to help train the pup. Because if the pup won't listen, he's so intrigued by Ace, I can call Ace and get the pup
And
to
the pup
come
will
to
come.
me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
smart.
And then after having Ace as my first working dog, knowing that when they're little, you know, when it comes to cows and horses and all these big things, they want to move away from it.
Mhm.
So you got to have it's so much easier to have a good dog teach a pup how to act than it is the human trying to do it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we do that sometimes with our dogs when we put them with an older dog sometimes to help them kind of figure out what they're doing.
I didn't realize it because I'd never been a dog trainer. I'd always had pets.
Mm.
You know, Ace's the first working dog I've ever had. And, but like, I took on a blue heeler for like 3 weeks in Florida till she was ready to breed. And that was a mistake. But all the bad habits she had started rubbing off on my dog, and
Yeah.
I called my buddy. I was like, "You can have a free breeding, but you're taking her home until she's ready to be bred."
Mhm.
You know, she's teaching my dog to be stupid.
I grew up with 3 cats, and our cats would do the same thing.
Mhm.
When we got them as a kid, and they were super social, but we had older cats that were like scared of anybody they didn't
Yeah.
know. So our younger cats were taught to like go hide anytime they heard the doorbell.
Oh yeah.
One of our cats knew the sound of like the vehicle that our vet drove, because sometimes the vet would come to our house
Yeah.
and would bolt the second they heard it.
Mhm.
Have you seen, you know that Americans Are Great, or whatever that movie is, or that show? Have you
America's
seen?
Got Talent?
Yes. Have
Oh,
you seen
yeah.
the cats on that?
No.
No.
Oh, there's a cat show, and
Yeah.
it's a good one.
Huh.
Of what the cats are doing is really the cats. The
Interesting.
cats are very good,
Yeah.
walking on their hind legs and dancing around.
It's pretty cool.
See, that would be cool to find a freaking tomcat to roam around here. Because tomcats are smart enough to stay away from the dogs, but they love killing rats. And the best thing about them, they just kill them and then leave them like them Jack Russells do.
Somebody asked if there's enough puppy food. We got baby food, but we don't have much of the Purina puppy right now. Actually,
We're short on food.
we're low on the Purina puppy food right now, the wet food, because I know we don't have much in the barn right now either. So, they say your hat looks really good.
Thank you.
Did you get it fixed up?
No, wasn't anybody there even selling hats in Kentucky. I was kind of disappointed there. And, but it still fits my head, so it works.
Someone said they thought it got blocked. Blockered?
My hat?
Yeah, I think so. I don't really know.
No, you reshape it, but like the whole reason it's tilted up, see how it's tilted up in the back right here, it rolls up.
Yeah.
That's because like if I have my jacket
Collar
has a
clips
hood
on
on
it
it
and that.
and the wind's blowing and it pushes it up against the back of my hat, which I don't mind it that way, so when I pick my hat up I don't have water running down my back with that like that.
Ah. Somebody asked if the sick donkey needs a salt lick.
I think he has one in the stall that he's in.
Somebody also asked if you need more of those black grain bowls.
Yeah, but just like 3 or 4. Don't need to go crazy with it.
So maybe a couple of the grain bowls. And this is the last comment I've seen so far. Did Bailey know the sound of George's vehicle?
It could be. I don't know exactly why, because she knew him from going into his place of business.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't come here all that often, but as he retired, he did.
Mm-hmm.
But to begin with, no, she hated him right from the go.
Mm.
It's funny getting to go around and have be at some of the same barns, and then Brian Parrott show up. He'd be like, "Oh man, I'm glad you're here. Do you have your rope?"
Yep.
Because a lot of animals see him coming, and Chrissy's horse is one of them. When she sees Brian coming, oh, that's the guy that sticks me,
Well, some of our dogs, when we have to give them like their flea medicine or anything like that, the second we crack one of them open and they get a whiff of it, a couple of our adults know what that means and they go hide.
Oh yeah.
They like run to the outside kennel and they're just like, no, thank you.
I was shocked when I was in Florida working at the Painted Dreams Ranch. We raised cattle and then horses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the butcher who butchered our cows, he when we had one that we wanted to slaughter, he would come out and he would say, "Hey, I'm coming tomorrow around this time. Pin this cow or steer. Usually it's a steer. Pin this steer up and have everybody away from him, because." Just like when you shoot a deer in the woods or an elk or whatever the case may be, is if they have adrenaline running through their veins, it tightens up the meat and makes it not taste as good. So he wants them to be as calm as possible and not see it coming at all. So he'd wait for like 2 hours to get a clean shot that would just drop it. So it wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what's the deal with having the other cows away, other than, you don't want to accidentally shoot the wrong cow. And he was like, oh no, you have no idea how upset they get.
Huh.
He was like, and I watched it, he was like, cause I helped him, we did the whole thing, took the cow down to the steer down to his shop. And he was like, okay, now I'm going to go back with you and we're going to let the other cows come in that same pasture that we shot him in, and you watch how they act.
Huh.
And I'll be damned, like the bull, first thing he did was go over there, and it's like he could smell the death on the ground.
Probably.
And he was pissed. Running around, all this stuff. And I'm like, because if you work with cows, that's what I tell everybody that don't eat meat. Just go work on a cattle ranch. You'll eat a steak for just spite.
I mean, I
because they
think
can be
so
so
too.
dumb about so many things. Like if you take a herd of cows and you want to drive them through from one pasture to the other. Let's say you got 2 12-foot gates, you open them wide open. That's 24 foot wide. You go to drive 80 cows into that corner, and when they decide to stop, you got to let them stop.
Mm-hmm.
And it might take them 15 minutes to say, hey, George, you think there's a gate over there? And yeah, I think there was, And you got to wait until they figure it out, and then they'll go through calmly. But if you try to push them once they're there, and they don't realize that gate's open yet, they'll just stampede and scatter all around you. And then you're running them down, rounding them all up again. So,
Larky, Jiminy, come on. Larky, let's go. You trying to say hi to all the puppies?
Yeah, he was just
Huh?
gonna take a bite.
What did he do?
Well, the puppy had his paw.
Oh, one of the little puppies was at the gate and just going, and Larky was like looking at him.
With their paw.
Get that horrid dog down. Jesus. glass breaks. And I don't know why it doesn't.
I don't know. It's held together for a long time.
It's held together for a long time is right.
What a good boy.
All right.
She's
Fine.
the worst thing we've had in there.
Very good.
She is super good at escaping. She's an escape artist.
Yes.
I think we should name her Houdini.
Well,
She's
it's
so
time for
good.
her to get out of there.
I know.
How's her tail?
I haven't seen it yet today. I heard it's getting better, but it's not there yet. But I know she also needs stuff done on her eye. So, we'll see.
Well, I think the whole process has ruined her as a service dog.
I don't know.
She's a nervous wreck.
I
With
don't
that e-collar on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't.
We'll see.
We'll see.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it.
Okay. You know who did that with getting into the slaughter of cows was Temple Grandine.
Oh
She's
yeah.
the one that redesigned
To change it.
because cows don't like corners.
Yep.
So and she is autistic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I watched her speak,
Mm-hmm.
and the only way she could have came up with that, or the way she did, was just understanding an animal
Larky.
beyond rhyme or reason. You know what I mean? And designing that to where it was all circular.
Yeah.
You know, so they had nothing to run into.
I see it.
What was she saying?
Oh, she's just pointing out that he's got a blanket.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
If he starts
Larky's
tearing
chewing
it.
on the blanket.
Lucky.
Larky, come on.
Lucky. Leave it.
Oh,
He
stole
pulled
it.
it out. He stole the blanket.
He stole the blanket from Bridget.
Oh, I see. You're
That
not-
sneak
not
behind
supposed
you.
to chew.
What was it this morning after I fed the Tanner barn and walked back through? You know how you got them two little females, like right after you got Wilson, they got the white on them and stuff. I
Yeah.
think Nessie's one of them. But anyway, they're right there in 9 and 10. As I was coming through, and the morning person was there mixing up the feed, getting ready to start feeding them. And both of them, it was so cute, they got so excited, they were up in their little platforms, and each one of them grabs their blanket in their mouth and then sticks their head out and looks at the other one, and they're like, okay, got my blanket, and they went down to the gate.
Sounds about right for those two.
Huh.
All right. Well,
That's it, huh?
that's it. Ready to turn the mic off?
So I guess so.
All
That's
right.
all we got.
Mic's going off.